Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition. Well, having just made a trip to Falk Reef to sell some gear and raise my smithing skill once again, we have now returned to the Red Eagle Redoubt to make our way to the Rebels' Cairn and discover the secret contained therein. And it turns out it's a really short walk. We actually did the most difficult part of this, fighting our way past all of the Forsworn to get up the mountain. Because if I recall correctly, I don't think there's any monsters actually inside the Cairn. There is an adventurer, who also has a copy of the Legend of Red Eagle. And it turns out that, yeah, the trick here is you have to put the sword into the passage to find the way in. No, not quite, but this is going to be pretty close. It is a haunted tomb. With a rather famous dragonborn hero in it. But thankfully, and once he's dead, his minions collapse over. Honed Ancient Nord Greatsword of Burning. And we can check his minions, but there's nothing much about Bo. The real treasure trove is in here. Another black soul gem, which we can use for trapping the souls of humans. Draw me like one of your French skeletons. So, yeah, not much in the way of treasure here. But I think that did complete the quest for us, so mission accomplished, I guess. And we can take the sword back. And it's not a bad sword as far as these things go. It's undead up to level 13 are set on fire and flee for 30 seconds, which ain't bad, but we've got Dawnbreaker for that.
You should have seen me at the height of my adventuring career. I was fearless and took too many risks. But that's what it was all about.
So, yeah, with that done, well, it took us way to the other side of the map. Looking at our quest journal, we do have find that copy of the last scabbard of Akrash. And we'll go ahead and do that one now. Our closest location is the monument. And we just have to go a little ways southeast of there. Should be a fairly quick journey, I think.
I've never
Do
been
do
a
do do
sex
do
worker. Never
do
traded my
do do
speech
do
for
do
pay. I've always
do do
adventured
do
on my
do
own
do do
terms.
do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry, I had to go all Conan there for a moment. Just finding the underground tomb with the dead king skeleton put me in a certain mood. Okay, well, somebody's targeting us. A Forsworn camp this far south? That's unusual. I think that was a Forsworn. Well, they definitely set up some impressive fortifications, whoever they are. Oh, it is Forsworn. Oh, and they can't run through their own fortifications. How unfortunate.
Die, damn you! I'm itching for a fight.
Yeah, I know.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear. All set. Let's go.
Actually, it looks like Mjol's wearing fishnets from this angle with that lighting. Oh well. I can't complain. Just call her Black Canary. And we all know what that makes me then, don't it? Well, damn lucky, but also makes me Green Arrow. You have failed this feign-ship. Hold, whatever.
It's nothing.
See, that was my fault. I was over-adjusting for where she was going to be. There's not a lot of snow, not to be pedantic, but...
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear. All set. Let's go. of me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
Alright, well there's our entrance. Now, to find this book that I somehow, through my mystic rogue librarian senses, know is hidden within this cave. Well, not cave, but... could it really be this simple? Probably. And hey, that increased my own smithing skill. No need to run through the whole dungeon. Let's just take our book and go for it. And, well, I guess we're kind of technically still in the Markarth area, but that's neither here nor there. And we're here just in time to run over there before I think the smithy closes business.
Someone stole your sweet
I'm Gore's assistant.
Need a new blade?
Here's the book.
Books. Don't know why the Imperials like these so much. This should help the boy, though. Malakath willing. Here, let me show you how an orc learns to smith.
Well, hey, that just bumped my smithing up another level.
Let me know if you need something forged.
Well,
May your weapons be sharp. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
it won't let me invest in her for
Got
some
an axe
reason.
here. Good for cleaving up forth. Take a look.
But as long as we're here... because of all that, I can
Fight
now...
well.
I remember it. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
I can hear that story 1,000 times, and I suspect I probably will. And she just wandered off and closed up shop, didn't she? Ah, well. Doesn't matter because I can wait right here another 12 hours. And between all the filthy lucre I have to sell and what I might be able to make from another day of smithing, assuming that her inventory regenerates as I think it does.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm
Don't
proud
bother
to
with
call it home.
Tacitus. Useless.
Oh, he has only had a day to improve.
We've got an axe here. The finest weapons and armor.
Alright, so let's see. Nope, no more iron, no more leather, but...
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made. How about some? Take a look.
I should be able to sell the rest of this stuff. Yeah, ebony is worth a fair bit.
Until next time.
And let me take what I took
I'm
from
itching for
y'all.
fight.
Actually, while I'm thinking of it.
We've made a bit of gold. Here, love.
Wow,
This
it's
is
been
your
5
share.
days since I checked.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear.
Elven shield. Well, wait a minute. Okay, I think that's all my gear and her gear.
All set. Let's go.
You'll want some thick armor if you're blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
And I think that's enough for now. So, with those 2 quests accomplished, let's see, visit the museum in Dawnstar, join the Imperial Legion, enter that barrow there, locate a clue about Branchies Past. Let's see, where's the barrow? Oh, we actually found that one. Well, yes, let's go check the barrow. Okay, retrieve journals. Well, never day, never ice cave. Should I worry about the fact there's a potion of extreme healing at the beginning and that nobody used it? Ah, and there's a scourge. Those are one of the tougher type. Restless Urger are not. Okay, well, this pathway is speaking to me.
I'm on your side. What are you doing?
Trying to take out the ghost.
Hey, be careful. It's nothing.
Huh. Okay, well, let's see. Day 1. It seems the Cretan of Dawnstar are not quite as foolish as I surmised. They found my experimentations, and needless to say, were not pleased with what they saw. No matter, my work can only flourish without the distractions of living amongst the unenlightened. I found a cave off the north coast of Skyrim that will be more than sufficient for my continued studies. The ruins of Yunville should hold the materials needed to learn more about the reanimating and enslaving the dead. On a personal note, I will miss the young maidens of Dawnstar. Such beauty was intoxication. I often found my thoughts wandering around them, imagining secret encounters between myself and one or two of the local girls. Yeah, it should mention trigger warning on this quest. Because not only was this guy a bit of a creepy necromancer, He was a bit of a creepy necromancer who started enslaving girls he liked. And if they said, "I'd die before serving you," well, he decided to prove them right. Mind you, I'm not sure that me digging through all of the burial urns and taking the gold is much better, but rogue's gotta do what a rogue's gotta do. And what I gots to do is get paid, son! So, one journal down.
Is someone there?
That your best, huh?
That did not sound like a angry moan. Even more disturbing question, why we have all these potions of vigorous stamina around here. That's funny, the map made it look like we didn't explore this one. Okay, it makes it look like there's a secret passageway there, but not one I'm seeing any way to open from here. Probably that's the fast exit out later. Okay. Well, something apparently knows I'm here. Ah, there we go.
You'll pay for that.
Supple ancient bow. I like that.
I'm itching for a fight.
And I'm itching for you to carry some stuff for me.
No problem. I can carry a good bit of gear. All set. Let's go. Killed my first creature in a cave just like this. I'll never forget it.
Well, I hope whatever that creature was, it was something a bit fairer or reaching this. And okay, second journal. A scroll of Ray Zombie. Let's see, day 8. I've established a temporary workstation in the cold caves, and I found multiple burial chambers in the snow and ice. While in the first chamber I exhumed a few test subjects, all female, I was stunned to find my mind wandering again to women of Dawnstar as I examined my find. At first I was slightly disturbed by my thoughts, but later I found myself re-evaluating. Day 9. The first trials went splendidly. Each subject was reanimated in a state of total complacency, bending to my every task and whim. I've ordered a few of my new servants to guard the island, while the rest will act as my personal entourage, standing by me at all times, standing watch over me even while I sleep.
What was that?
And yes, in case you haven't noticed,
I cannot trust you.
all of the ghosts here are young women. Yeah, well, let's level up first. Increase health. Okay, I can't do one-handed yet. Archery. I've already maxed that one. Critical shots do more. Hunter's Discipline. Ranger. Able to move faster with a drawn bow. And the other option is you can draw your bow 30% faster. You know what? We'll go with Ranger. Because heaven knows I could use some speed right now. Oh, and as long as I'm here... Okay, looks like the third journal is close by. And the fourth one through that exit there. Let's see, intriguing development. Tonight my guards have brought me a trespasser they found in the cave. At first I was understandably upset, not only was I disturbed during one of my few moments alone with my favorite servant, but recognized the trespasser as a milkmaid from Dawnstar. She remembered me as well, made bold claims I had been lurking near her at all hours. What lies? True, I take notice of her on occasion, but she was nowhere near the most noticeable of maidens in town. Her continued accusations, coupled with my fear of more uninvited guests, led me to conclude that she could never return to Dawnstar. My servants were quick to carry out my sentencing. Her body is here next to me as I write this. Funny, her eyes are still so full of life. Perhaps I'll try an experiment tonight using fresher materials. Oh, and he's got a throne room, too. Well, just to be safe... And here's the wizard himself. You know, for the sake of irony, I do still have my soul-trapping bow.
What? An intruder? Attack, my lovelies!
bit of a flea. See you first.
Stupid frost spells.
What?
Well, you know, it would have been fitting and ironic, but I guess we will take the high path this time.
I remember a cut was trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man saw...
Reality and other falsehoods. Oh no. Well, put her to rest quick. Ah, heck. And another one of the stones. Hey, we're a quarter of the way there on those. Let's see, the new experiment has proven a success. The milkmaid, whose name escapes me, was revived as the others bowing to my commands with one interesting development. She is reformed incorporeally, more phantasm than the reanimated dead. As her glowing visage stood before me, I found my hand reaching out to touch her. As my hands passed through, I felt a sensation unlike any other, as if her essence were invigorating my very soul, connecting me with me on a level no woman of flesh and blood could do. This discovery is life-changing. I've ordered my older servants to go out and find any more subjects that might have become lost. With the discovery of the inner sanctum still deeper within the inland, I should have sufficient room to store many new materials until I can transform them into willing slaves. I was back in my daydreams whilst living in Dawnstar and wonder if they were in fact portents of times to come. Now that's not creepy at all, is it? Oh, I need flowers on the bed too. Ugh. And a staff of charming. Well, that explains a lot. Okay, well, me limping out of here with all this gear is going to take a while. So I think we'll go ahead and close this chapter out, and next time we'll start turning this quest in. We'll see you then.